the Mediterranean culture and history, in particular Italy and Greece, my beloved countries, has been always important for my inspiration. And so when we were talking about a new project for percussion ensemble and piano, this idea grown up in my mind, thinking about the possibility, the occasion to an interesting dialogue between the modern piano and the percussion instruments, considering them as an orchestra, really something that creates a sensation of a concerto between a drama, between a relationship and a war, a dance between piano and percussion instruments. Percussion instruments are the first kind of ancient instruments were played in Mediterranean area in Greece, and so in particularly the pure percussion instruments like bongos, non-pitched instruments, for me reminds the idea of number, of mathematics, of division of rhythm, of time, and so the god of this mathematics is certainly is Apollo. Apollo is the god of the beautiness of but also of the equilibrium of the harmony. And so I decided to write a long piece, because Apollon is, I remember, 15 and more minutes long. That want to be an ideal portrait of this Greek ancient divinity. It's composed in 3 different parts. The first is like an invocation before the oracle, inspired by the place, very famous place in Greece, Delphi, where it was the ancient oracle. It sounds like really an invocation, something to who starts to come off from the ground, very dark, who step by step enlightening and grows up. The second part is I like everything in this piece, but probably the second part, Logos, is really the part who best represent my idea of the Greek divinity, of the concept I told about mathematics, about the power and the violence of the number, because the rhythm are really ferocious in some moments, and piano has a part really hard for me. I think I see when you play, because you have to you continuously give answers to the other instruments that propose you very speedy, very fast incipit rhythmic, and you have to answer like a dialogue between the god and humans. And then the third part is the final reconciliation in beautiness, in the fight, like such a philosophical contemplation of the god, ecstasis.
It's so idiomatic to piano writing, and it's just really beautifully slides on the instrument. And I can tell that you know how to make this instrument sound beautiful and colorful. So it was hard in the beginning to learn all the notes and the rhythms, but after that I really loved playing, loved and enjoyed playing very much.
I'm sure that is a very particular project. But I think that the presence of percussion and sound can interest a wider range of people than classic contemporary music, for example, because I know that many young people, or for example, people not completely involved in contemporary music, when they hear percussion and sound, something happens. There's something who reminds them the pop music, for example, something easier than the classical sound of, for example, strings instruments playing contemporary music. That sometimes so they sound hard, difficult. In percussion, it can be a highway to to conduct a wider public to know contemporary music, and I hope this for our CD.